Hello, 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 and welcome in once again to another edition of The Swarm right here on the Hive Media. It is Wednesday, and you know what that means. It's Wrestling Day here on The Swarm, and it is a big one today. We are previewing not one, but two PLEs, pay-per-views, whatever you want to call them, but two massive events happening this Saturday, September 20th. We have AEW All Out happening in Toronto, and we have WWE putting on Wrestlepalooza Saturday evening in Indianapolis, and CJ and I are going to be breaking all those down and putting our picks of what we think will be happening on this massive wrestling weekend, all in one day. Originally, these were supposed to be going head-to-head with each other, same time, but about 2-3 weeks ago, AEW made the decision to switch their show to earlier in the day. So the AEW show will be happening at 3 p.m. Eastern, and Wrestlepalooza is slated to go live at 7 p.m. So there, I would bet money there will 100% be overlap, and All Out will still be happening when Wrestlepalooza is starting. But don't fear, people, because the Hive have you covered all day on Saturday, because live at 3 p.m., myself and Peggy will be live right here on our YouTube. We will be live doing a watch along to All Out. And then a little bit later in the evening on our Twitch, the QB1 himself, Josh, will be teaming up with you. I'm lending Josh you for the night. I'm lending him nice. You. Thank you. Right. He asked, and I was like, I guess so. I said, I guess so. So Josh and you, CJ, will be live on our Twitch, the Hive_media, and you guys will be watching along to Wrestlepalooza. So a jam-packed Saturday of big-time wrestling and a jam-packed Saturday of watch-alongs here on the Hive this week. So we have it all for you. So if you're looking to watch along, hang out, watch the shows, have some banter, have some fun, come join us over here on the Hive. No matter what show you're watching, whether you're watching one, the other, or both, we have you covered here, and we'll be having a good time this Saturday. Sorry, that was long-winded, but CJ, how the hell are we doing, man?
As it becomes a regular thing on the show, I'm still sick.
Yeah, what the hell, bro? What's that about?
It is what it is. I have no idea. I'm starting to think, and this is something my girlfriend brought up because she is a nurse, so she knows a whole hell of a lot better than I do. I think from sneezing and coughing and blowing my nose and stuff for so often for like a week straight, maybe I don't have a stomach issue in turn. Maybe I pulled something, she's starting to think. So that would make a lot more sense of why my stomach hurts, but I can still eat and all that and not being sick. So it just physically hurts rather than, it being upset or whatever. We're still not feeling completely great, but either way.
That could be.
Yeah, so I was like, wow, of course the woman has to come up with a logical thing, like usual.
I mean, she's a nurse. She should know.
But still, in general, we just, the one thing men are absolutely, and we can all admit, I assume you're going to also admit, hopefully, is when we're sick, we turn into bitches. We turn into absolute little pieces of shit. That's all we are. We're worthless.
I think it's because our sicknesses are worse than,
Sure. We have to deal with a lot, JPJ, obviously.
We got to deal with a lot. We don't show emotion. We're not allowed to show emotion.
No, we're not.
You keep that all pent up, because if you show emotion, you're a bitch. That's what they tell you.
It's true.
So you keep that all pent up, and then you get sick, and on top of it, you can't show emotion, and you're sick. And what are we supposed to do?
And the sports don't matter. We overreact. It's just a ball.
It's just who we are. It's just who we are.
It's ridiculous. As we hope to cycle through this fast, so we can both go play MLB that shows new content. By the way,
correct.
But, real quick though, let me set you up here, JPJ.
I know we mentioned this. I have ruined CJ's life.
My life is actually. I have to quit my job now. I'm getting fired from my job. It's bad.
One day after the Hive, he was just like, what's the deal with MLB The Show? And I was like, what do you mean, what's the deal? And he goes, talk to me about it. And I was like, look at man. I was like, this is what we do. And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah. And he's not, it's over now.
Some would argue I grind more than JPJ the last week. That's how entrenched I grind it.
I know. Yes.
It's all good. But
look at you have a lot more to catch up on because I've been grinding since March.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
I've been grinding since March. I don't even want to tell you how many hours. All right, put it this way. I'll have you guess how many hours I put into MLB The Show so far, and I'm not going to give you the exact number, but I'll tell you whether it's over
hours on PlayStation.
No, it just goes by hours. It just goes by hundreds of hours.
Oh, so it'll just say like 800 hours or whatever it'll say?
I want to say it came out middle of March would be my guess. I can probably look it up, but
so it'll just say like 500 hours and won't say like 30 days and 22 hours or whatever?
Correct. It came out on March 18th, 2025. And you got it day one, I assume. I got it, I think 5 days
the early pass
because of the pre.
Yeah. Yes. Yep. That's what I'll be playing. FIFA comes out on Thursday, by the way, so I'll be doing that.
Oh, dang. Well, first of all, they don't call it that anymore. It's
FC 26. I will not be playing Ultimate Team, though, which, as I told you, I spent way too much money on it last year. I will not disclose the number publicly, but JBJ almost threw up.
I was left aghast. That's not the right word, I don't think.
Let's just say you could genuinely purchase like a trailer house for that amount of money.
I could be out of debt. I could be out of debt with that money if you would have just given it to me. What the hell?
I should have.
Yes, you should have actually.
But so I'll just be playing the clubs thing, which is basically like you all make your character and you play with your friends, which is much nicer, and you can't spend money on it.
I feel like that's good though, right? That seems like a fun.
Oh, it's much more fun and you don't spend any money. So I don't know.
If I had enough people to play with, because I used to purchase FIFA every year. I love FIFA, one of my favorite sports games of all time.
That's my most played game by a mile.
Yeah, I used to play it all the time. If I had a good group to just do the clubs with, I would buy that shit all the time. I'd buy it again.
Yeah, we can get some. We can make a hive team. We can get Josh in there. Well, Ryan plays it. Yeah, Stu plays it. I know Ryan plays it.
Cross, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter what you
have. We play with PC, Xbox, PlayStation, play with everybody.
I would be down. I would dabble. We could go live on the Hive somehow.
Oh my God, that'd be amazing.
All of us playing together, fucking up some people.
That'd be terrific. But real quick before we get into it,
well, no, yeah. I need you to guess the hours, and I'll say yes. I'll say over on.
I'm gonna say 10 days. So what is it? 240 hours.
Bro, come on. Double that, and you're still.
What is? All right. I'm trying to think of how much I played FIFA like this game cycle. I think I played 30 days. So we'll say the same. So that's what 700 hours.
You're under. But all right, that's yeah, it's bad. It's bad. But, and the game's not even over yet. The game's not even over yet.
We got March, right?
Well, we just got the 8th inning, so 9th inning is the last inning, and then it's really the end of the year shit, and then it's
right. But JPJ, if you're gonna watch wrestling for 12, 13 hours on Saturday, like we both are, and we'll be on a watch along for half of it.
Oh yeah.
How could it's gonna be tiring? Let's be honest. Regardless of how much we love it, what could give you a little bit of a boost halfway through the show there?
You could go visit our pals over at W Energy, is what you could do.
You could do that.
Clean energy, no sugars, no jittery feelings after you drink it. It's pure, clean energy. This episode of The Swarm today is powered by our pals over at W Energy, the clean energy drink. And if you go to their website at w.gg and you type in that code, The Hive, you will get 10% off of your order. So like CJ said, whether you have to grind MLB The Show for 100 hours a week, or you have we're watching all the wrestling this past week, this coming weekend, then we're going to be, we got 12 hours of wrestling on Saturday. We got 10 hours of football on Sunday.
And college football while all the wrestling's happening.
Yes, like it's fall time, man. There's too much going on. NBA's preseason starting soon. Both of our teams are in a pennant race in baseball. You got hockey starting soon. What the hell? There's not enough
tennis,
time. There's not enough time in the day.
No.
There's not enough time in the day.
Oh yeah, by the way, and work, whatever that is. No one cares.
Yeah, and then if you have like an actual job,
or a girlfriend, a wife, a husband, whatever.
Yeah, you got partners, you got families. It's just too much going on.
Please.
And you need something to help you get through it. Our pals at W Energy will do so. And they got a bunch of great flavors. Delicious, go check them out. W.GG, 10% off your order with the code The Hive, all one word. The Hive, 10% off. W.GG. All right, CJ. We got All Out happening. Originally,
we're going in chronological order, by the way. So we're going to start with AEW.
Order. Yeah, we'll go in chronological order for this one. We got All Out happening Saturday afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern time from Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Shut up, Peggy.
Yep. Well, she's not from Toronto. She's just
Canadian. She's in Canada.
All right. Yeah,
she'll be watching
shouting at anybody that lives in Canada.
Is it problematic that we have the Canadian on the Canadian show? Is that
no?
Did we do that on purpose? So.
She'll probably feel bad that she's not there.
That's true. Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, that's true.
She's not going to feel bad about sharing the screen with me because I mean,
please,
come on, moneymaker over here.
Come on.
But it should be a good show. Right now, we have 10 current matches that are booked for the main card. And right now we only have one. We are recording this on a Tuesday afternoon. We only have one pre-show match, but we know it is a fun pre-show match. Tornado tailgate, bro. What the fuck does that mean? They're gonna be out. Are they gonna be out?
Some beer?
What the hell?
Oh, it might be like a parking lot brawl. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
Oh, you know what? They might be like the WWE gimmick with like all the fans are outside with a desk, but then maybe they have the people fight out there.
Listen. Cool. AEW has done multiple parking lot matches in their history, and they've been some of the best matches they've ever done.
But that's where we got introduced to Stu's mom.
Yes. No, Trent's mom.
Trent's mom. Yeah, excuse me. Trent's mom.
Trent's mom. Sue.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know why.
Trent's mom.
Who the fuck is Stu?
I mean, Stu Grayson was part of the
Stu
Dark
Grayson
Order.
in the match? Was he in the match?
No, I think it was the Best Friends versus
Santana. It was versus Santana and Ortiz, I think, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what
people knew what I
meant. That is still to this day one of the best AEW matches in history.
It was terrific. That was during COVID too, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. See, I'm an AEW elitist over here. I know everything about the company.
There you go. All right, so we got 10 matches on the main card. Let's jump right into it. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what. This is just a singles match. It's the only singles match on the show that is not for a title of some sort. But to me, this is one of the biggest things on this whole event because we found out that Eddie Kingston is coming back, making his triumphant return at All Out.
Well, there's some other non-title singles matches, but they have stipulations.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. This is the only straight up singles match.
Although with Eddie Kingston, I don't know if anything's straight up, really.
That is true. But Eddie Kingston making his triumphant return. He's been out for over a year. He is making his triumphant return. Oh, my God. I love Eddie Kingston. Still one of the best promos in all of pro wrestling. And he is taking on Big Bill. So Big Bill issued a challenge a couple weeks ago on Collision. And Eddie Kingston answered him on Twitter and said, hey, I answered a phone call. Money's right. I signed the contract, just accept it, and Big Bill accepted it. So kind of not doing the typical thing where the return kind of happens out of nowhere, and it's like, oh, shit, Eddie Kingston's back.
I kind of like how we haven't seen him, though.
Yeah, I agree, but it's a pre-announced. We know what's happening. Eddie Kingston returning, taking on Big Bill. I am jacked up for this. Obviously, I think this is a pretty easy choice for both of us. I would find it very crazy to believe that Eddie Kingston wouldn't win this match upon his return. But this is going to be a great moment. That crowd is going to go ape shit for Eddie Kingston. He has been very missed. And I think about, and I feel like the Death Riders have done a complete 180 for a lot of people, including me. They've gotten a lot. This year has been a lot better than kind of what was going on the first 6 or 7 months of it. I think Eddie Kingston being hurt and not being involved in that I think that would have infinitely made it better if Eddie Kingston was around with his history with Mox.
He's like Kevin Owens. It just make everything better, whatever you're in.
Yeah, there were multiple times during the Death Rider stuff where they would get the one up, and I'm like, man, I just wish Eddie Kingston would just return right now with gasoline.
Well, we
both come down the ring.
Kind of predicted that at Forbidden Door or All In, when we thought Hangman was going to beat Moxley, but we thought Moxley, there was going to be a point where the Death Riders took over, and then that's where Eddie Kingston made his return. And that exactly did happen, but it just wasn't Eddie Kingston, obviously.
No, correct.
But yeah, so that's exactly how I thought it was going to happen too with him coming back. But And I don't mind it being pre-announced because the pop's gonna not matter regardless. He's gonna get it regardless if it was pre-announced or not. But yeah, probably the easy. Not many are like questionable for me pick wise on here, but this is probably even the easiest out of all those. But yeah, but again, real quick, guys, I always do these prediction shows. If I'm looking off, I'm writing our predictions down. It's not me like texting somebody. Just so everybody knows.
That's okay. It's okay.
Real quick, our picks going into this: I'm 21-6. You're 20-7, and that is through Clash in Paris, Forbidden Door, and both nights of SummerSlam.
All right, rock and roll, dude. Rock and roll.
So I'm whooping your ass by 1.
It's fair. Here we go. So this one, we got a trios match happening. We got the Hurt Syndicate, which is Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and MVP will be wrestling, and they will be going against Ricochet and the GOA, Bishop Khan and Toa Leona. Now, I know how most people are going to be thinking, and they're going to look at this, and they're going to say the Hurt Syndicate are going to win this match, no problem. And that might exactly happen. But I'll tell you this, CJ, I'm picking Ricochet and the GOA because I think they need it more. And I think Ricochet and the GOA are going to sneak one past the Hurt Syndicate. I'm okay with taking this as an early loss, an early L, if that is the scenario. Because I do feel like most people will look at this and say, yeah, the Hurt Syndicate are going to win this pretty easily. However, I do feel like Ricochet and GOA need a signature win as a group, like a real signature win as a group. Yeah. And I feel like they could pin MVP, and I don't think that hurts anybody because MVP, yeah, we know he's not really a full-time active wrestler anymore. So pinning him feels like a thing if they take out Bobby and Shelton and Ricochet pins MVP or something like that. Like, I feel like that's the way it goes. I'm picking Ricochet and the GOA here.
You'd be, I don't know, surprised to find out I agree with you.
Damn it. All right. That's fair.
And so do the betting odds, by the way.
Oh, really? All right. That's good to know. They're the favorites, Ricochet and the GOA?
Minus 330.
Wow. All right. Good to know. Good to know. I like it. That match is going to be great. I think that's going to be a real good. That's going to be a real good trio.
As AEW pay-per-views are, by the way.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's all gold. All right. Now we got a couple singles matches that they have stipulations. So we have, you know what? I've actually really enjoyed this MJF Mark Briscoe feud that they've been going on here. It's been going on for a little bit. It's been very enjoyable to me. Yeah. Mark Briscoe got to choose the stipulation for this match, and his choice was a tables and tax match. Good Lord. Good Lord.
Starts the show, maybe?
You think? I think Edge and Copeland and Christian start the show. Listen, it is what it is. Edge and Christian is a name.
You don't think they have that main event?
No, the world title main event.
Fuck the world title.
What?
Well, I mean, the match is great, but that's not what this show's about.
Listen, let me tell you.
They've done it before.
Very rarely. The world title almost exclusively.
Isn't All Out the show it never main events?
No.
There's a show that it never is main evented, isn't there?
The world title?
Yes, it used to be a running thing that there is a pay-per-view that AEW has never had the world title main event. Let me see.
No.
They might have changed. It might have happened, but I guarantee you it was All Out.
Maybe.
Before.
I don't know. No, I don't think I could see that open in the show. You get the pop of Copeland and Christian.
I think if it doesn't main event, it will open.
Yeah.
So last year it did not main event.
What was the title match? Moxley and who?
Last year's All Out?
Yeah,
it was Danielson and Jack Perry.
Oh, so what was the main event then?
Hangman versus Swerve when
yeah. In the cage.
I'm just gonna keep going backwards at this point.
Maybe you're right. I don't know. That never stuck out to me.
The year before that, it was Moxley versus Cassidy for the international title. So yeah, I see you're the AEW guy here, by the way.
I don't know. Yeah. I still think the world title's
going to be before that, Jericho and Danielson.
For the title.
Nope, the title was Jericho Punk versus somebody. I forgot. I already skipped it. The title was Punk and somebody.
Huh.
The year before that, it was the only time. Omega beat Christian.
Oh. I remember that.
Yep.
MJF and Briscoe has me a little torn because I feel like MJF will win probably.
Yeah.
But I also feel like Mark Briscoe. I also feel like the MJF feud has elevated Mark Briscoe.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like if Mark Briscoe could get a win here, that would even elevate him more towards like a main event, like an actual main event level dude, which I feel like he is.
The odds, by the way, are not insane
for Briscoe winning.
Well, no, MJF's the favorite, but I'll tell you this: it's less than Ricochet and Gates of Agony.
Yeah. Because I think there's a legitimate chance Briscoe pulls one out here.
Do you think it's a clean, or this is where MJF starts his next feud? Someone costs him.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
Okay. Well, don't you feel like this would have been prime Wardlow cost MJF?
No, because the original plan was supposed to be Hangman and Wardlow for the title. That was going to be the original plan, and Wardlow got hurt. So
I'm not saying because he got hurt, but I'm just saying that feels like something that would have happened, though.
Oh yeah, I would like that.
This feels prime for that, though. Whatever, whoever it is.
Of who, because MJF's been dealing with Briscoe, and he's been dealing with Hangman.
All of the people I would like MJF to feud with are hurt. I would love him to feud with Ospreay or Swerve, or they're all fucking hurt. Wardlow, they're all hurt.
Yeah, I don't know. What about a returning Jack Perry?
He's got the Bucks thing going though. You see,
the Bucks aren't even on this show yet. Oh, I know. I think the Bucks will end up in that 4-way tag match for the titles. I think, but the Bucks, as of right now, aren't even on this show. So,
well, I obviously see them climbing the ladder, and Jack Perry takes them out.
Yeah, I did see that on BTE with when he mailed him the
knife. That was awesome.
Good stuff.
I'm glad that Zero's back, by the way.
Yeah, I know, me too. I'm gonna go with the betting favorite. I'm gonna take MJF because I don't feel confident enough to make the pick of Mark Briscoe. Yeah. But I want Briscoe to win.
I don't think it's a lock by any means.
I don't either. But I want Mark Briscoe to. I would gladly take an L for a Mark Briscoe win. I just don't think I'm confident enough to not pick MJF here.
In matches like these, I like to pick the guy I don't want to win. That way, at least I have something to feel good about. It'd almost be like, I would never do this, but it's almost like betting like against the Patriots to win, just so like, hey, if we lose, I win money.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like that type of logic. So I was like, I lost, perfect. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah. You're taking MJF too?
Yeah, I'm taking MJF, but I don't want him to win. I love MJF, but obviously with wrestling and me and you at least, there are people that don't feel this way, but we don't really care who wins necessarily. It's just I'd prefer, I want to be, oh fuck MJF won. I'm gonna drop a fucking, throw my TV out the window. But I would like Mark Briscoe to win. I like shock factors in wrestling if they make sense.
Yeah, I agree. So. All right. And then we have ourselves another singles match, 1-on-1. This one is a coffin match.
That means someone is going to die during this match then. Someone has to die then, I would assume.
With these two,
it's actually possible. There should be odds on does someone pass away in the match. That should be the real thing, not who wins.
They would be into it. But it is Jon Moxley taking on Darby Allin. Coffin match. Darby's had a coffin match before in AEW. This is another one that I feel like could go either way, kind of. What are the betting odds here? Who's the favorite?
Darby minus 600.
Yeah. That's where I'm going. I'm picking Darby.
Me too.
I think he does get the better of Moxley. How? I'm not really sure. I think he'll need help.
Yeah, this is not going to be a clean match by any means.
Could this be something where Eddie Kingston wrestles earlier in the night, and then this match happens, and Eddie Kingston somehow comes out and helps when the Death Riders getting could we see Eddie Kingston more than once here?
Yes, if there's nothing after Eddie's match, if he's just celebrating with the high-fiving the fans, and it's woohoo, he's back, we're all happy, and everything's beautiful. If it goes off like that, then yes. But if someone comes out and attacks him or he calls someone out, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But I could, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm gonna pick Darby. I think it's Darby's getting his retribution. To Moxley.
Shout out to Retribution in WWE, great group.
Hell yeah. All right, let's keep this one going.
That would be the dumbest fucking thing WWE's ever done.
It had. They killed it.
It was the first episode. I was like, "Oh shit, this is cool."
When I found out that it was Ali that was the leader, I was like,
"Oh shit,
I'm in on this." And then it was fucking stupid.
Dude, And remember everybody analyzing who was in the masks, and then we found out they were just all extras. None of those people were actually in the group.
It was that one segment where
the Molotov.
They threw the cinder block through the window.
Oh yeah.
And then they picked it up and threw it a second time through the window. I was like, this is dead. This is a.
Do you remember the Molotov cocktail they tried to throw? It was on fire, and they threw.
Yeah.
The first episode where the lights started flickering and like there were power outages, I was like, this is different at the very least. I was like, I'm interested at least, even if it goes nowhere, I'm interested in it.
Yep.
And then Ali's first promo in like that back alley, I was like, okay, I'm in here.
Yeah.
And then immediately,
it was bad. And when you look at the people in that group, you had fucking Dijak. You had fucking Dijak in there. You had Shane. What's his? Yeah, he was from the Mighty Don't Kneel.
The Australian guy or whatever. Yeah.
Shane, something like that. You had Mia Yim in that fucking group. Like that was Mustafa Ali. Dion. Like you had talented, really good people in that group.
And different people. Worked. And like new people to the program and stuff like that. It was good.
That group should have worked, but you put them in goofy fucking outfits, and
Vince was sitting backstage cackling during the segment.
Loving every minute of it.
That piece of garbage.
Yeah.
Who would have thought we were going to wake up and talk about Retribution for 5 minutes?
Well, I just used the word normally, like it's normally used, and that's what happens. All right, let's keep this one going.
I have to go back and watch those segments today. That's exactly what I'm doing.
It's brutal. So here's what we're going to do. So as of this recording, there is going to be a 4-way ladder match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships, but the only group that we know as of this recording is the champions Brodito. So we're going to reserve judgment, and we're going to wait until we know the other 3 teams, and then see, like on the graphic, like it'll say who we pick.
I'll be making that after Dynamite on Wednesday. JPJ will send me his pick, and we'll put it in.
Yeah, so we're going to pick that match kind of delayed from this episode just because we don't know the other 3 teams that are involved, so it would be stupid for us to make a pick when we literally don't know who's going to be in it.
So just stay tuned to our Twitters and the Hive's Twitter. That'll be out Saturday morning, a few hours before the show.
Yeah, there is a 3-hour AEW Dynamite this week, September to remember.
Yeah, so we might have 37 matches by the end of the night.
Exactly. So I'm pretty sure we'll figure out the 3 other teams on that show. Because they're making me stay up an extra hour later this week to watch Dynamite and do a post show. These jerks. I'm kidding.
And JBJ's doing a watch along tonight as we record this for NXT.
That is true. Yes. If you have already watched this, you missed your chance. But there is an NXT Homecoming watch along that is happening tonight at 8:00 as well. So we are doing that.
I feel like there's these weeks every week. We always say, a long week today in wrestling, long week this week in wrestling, long weekend in wrestling. I feel like that's just every week now.
Yeah. There might be an announcement we're making tonight on this NXT Homecoming show, which again, if you're watching this, it has already happened.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
I don't. I have not told a soul, but maybe we'll see. All right. Anyway, let's continue along. Are all the other matches for titles?
No.
Besides the
tag
reunion.
match.
All right, let's talk about that now because the rest of her titles. So we'll save that. So we have the gigantic return.
What I believe should be the main event.
Yes, we saw the return at Forbidden Door the first time they teamed together. But now's the match that we knew they were building to for this return. It is in Toronto.
This match before Forbidden Door even happened. On our predictions,
we knew this was coming. Yeah,
right.
It is their hometown, Toronto. It is Adam Copeland. It is Christian Cage. What are they calling him? CNC? Is that what they call him? Cope and Christian?
Cope and Christian. Yep.
All right. And they are going against FT.
Christian's not from Toronto, by the way. I just wanted to point that out.
No, but Edge is, right?
Piece of shit.
Copeland is. Wait, where's Christian from?
Kitchener.
I don't know.
It's also in Ontario. I mean, neither were born in Toronto.
Okay, well, listen. All right.
I'm looking at Orangeville.
Here's my thing. I wasn't born in Boston either. All right, but if I got famous, guess what? I'm from Boston.
Exactly. That's why I'm not going to get New Bedford, Massachusetts.
Yeah, you're like, Haverhill, Mass. Fucking tattooed on me.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Oh, look at my tattoo of Methuen, Mass. That's where I was.
Fall River, Massachusetts.
What the fuck is that?
I'm going to get a face tattoo. This is Fall River.
Yeah, exactly. Like, no, I'm from Boston. This is what it is. Yeah, all right. Yeah. You think like if you're from like fucking Poughkeepsie, New York? Yeah. I don't care. All right. You're from New York. All right. That's what it is. And if you're from New York, you're disgusting.
They are both in Ontario, by the way, so it's close enough.
Yeah. But anyway, They have their gigantic return against FTR. It's the home province.
Thank you.
Whatever you want to call it, the home
Appreciate
province, the home whatever. You know the crowd's going to be loud.
Home
They're going
area.
to be ready to go. They're going to be singing Copeland's song.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to win, right? CNC.
Oh, please, yeah. Not even.
Right? Not even a debate.
No.
Not even a debate.
Nope.
So I think they win this, and then I honestly think right after this, they're heading towards the tag titles. I feel like that's where they go. I think they're going to get a tag title run one last time. And that's what we're going to do. So you'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. All right, let's talk about this three. There's going to be a three-way match.
Any prediction now because I assumed you were picking them before you even said
that. Yes. All right, so we have a three-way match for the AEW Unified Championship. However, we only know 2 of the opponents, but those are the 2 that matter. No offense to the other fellas. But
minus 2,000 for Edge and Copeland.
Yeah, are they the biggest favorites on the show?
No.
Have to be, right?
Nope, they are the 4th biggest.
Hangman
is, and then there are 2 others.
All right, rock and roll. All right, so we had a unified championship tournament going on the last couple weeks. So on Collision, Kazuchika Okada defeated Michael Oku to retain his title, and he ended up in the final. Konosuke Takeshita defeated Anthony Bowens. And then tomorrow night on September to Remember, Mascara Dorada and the Beast Mortos will be having a match. I think that Mascara Dorada is going to win that one. And it will end up being Kazuchika Okada versus Takeshita versus Dorada.
You think there's a chance they're both in it like they did with the tag match at the last pay-per-view?
And it becomes a 4-way maybe?
Because they did that with the World Tag Title thing.
That's fair. There's already another 4-way on this show, so I'm thinking...
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way,
I don't think it matters. Yeah.
I don't think it matters. I think Okada is going to retain. They are clearly building to a Takeshita Okada one-on-one, which I think the decision of that one might be a little bit more in doubt than most of Okada's matches. But I am taking Kazuchika Okada. He doesn't have to pin Takeshita. He's going to pin the other guy. But I think Dorada's kind of like a young, really good guy from CMLL, so I think that would be a good show. Beast Mortos is great too, but we've seen him a lot. We know what to expect from Beast Mortos.
Shout out to his personal life decisions, by the way. So.
Oh, tremendous.
Please.
But Dorada is a guy that we've seen really good glimpses of, but not a lot. Yeah. So I feel like this would be a good spot for him. But yeah,
and I think I could look good next to these 2 in a match. I don't think it would really matter.
Ridiculous. And I feel bad because, like, the third guy in this match is clearly going to be the third wheel because everybody wants to see Takeshita and Okada. But I think this will be great. The teases that we get and, like, the stare downs and the one-on-one battles between Takeshita and Okada in this, because they're technically on the same team. They're both on the Callis family.
But they're not.
Yeah, they've been teasing the looks at each other. Yeah, we know what's going on here. But Okada's going to retain and leave Toronto still the unified champion in my eyes.
There's going to be a point, like maybe right at the beginning, like Takeshita just super kicks Dorada out of the ring, and then we immediately get the stare down.
Yeah, and the crowd's going to lose their shit.
Yeah,
and that'll be that.
But that's obviously where this is heading. So that would mean Okada retains, because then if the whole point is to get the title on Takeshita, it would be obviously in a singles match against Okada. It's not going to be here. It doesn't really. No offense again to Dorada, but it doesn't mean much to Takeshita if he just pinned Dorada and that's how he won the title. It's to take it off of Okada, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's where that's probably headed. So Okada, most logical, and yeah, pretty easy pick here, in my opinion.
I agree. All right, let's keep this puppy going. We have. Oh my God, I don't even know where to go. Yeah, let's do it. We have a singles match for the AEW TBS Championship. It is Mercedes Moné, the belt collector, defending against Riho, the first ever AEW Women's Champion. Yeah, that's right?
Yeah, she beat Nyla. Yeah, she beat Nyla, and then Nyla beat her for it.
And then Nyla beat her. That's right. The first ever.
It'd be nice to get her on
Women's
programming.
Champion.
Side note.
Yeah, now she's just terrific and hilarious and one of the best people they have in the company. It'd be wonderful.
And obviously, like has a great story and stuff like that. That just helps the situation as well. But God forbid.
I would, I would love to see her on TV more often.
Again, fuck wrestling. If she retired today, she's genuinely like really fucking funny. She's actually hilarious. She's genuinely hilarious.
When she, because she was the beast, right, in the big heel and monster heel, which is fine.
Yeah.
But they started to do it, the last few times we saw her more often, but like lean into that funny, like let her be that funny.
Like we say with Solo.
Yeah, like let her be funny, but then she just murders people.
There's a thing to that where you're hilarious, but like everybody else just laughs with you because they'll fucking kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's exactly what they should be doing with her.
Yes.
But anyway, it's good to have Rio back. She just came back.
Yeah.
We've seen her in a tag match, but we got the one-on-one match with her and Mercedes. This I feel like should be one of the better matches of the night. But this to me, first AEW Women's Champion aside, Mercedes isn't losing this match. Yeah, so Mercedes is going to retain for me. This is pretty easy for me. Is she one of the more favorite bettors? She was one of the other two, I would assume, as favorites.
She is the third highest. Yep.
Yeah. So I got
second highest.
I have Mercedes here.
Yep, easy. Me as well. There's not much else to talk about. Love Rio being back, but this is not where she's going to lose the title.
Agreed. All right, we then have a 4-way match for the This one should be
terrific,
real good. This could be the match of the night.
I would just like to, if you could put one phrase on how to describe this match, one or two letters. Yeah, I was going to say that. That would be the exact term.
Whole lot of God blessing this.
I will be on my knees thanking Jesus for this match.
One could say God bless 4 times in this match.
It's like you just have like a sneezing attack here.
Yeah,
really.
We have a 4-way match for the AEW Women's World Championship. It is timeless. Toni Storm defending against Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander, and Tekla. This should be incredible. With these 4, I'm predicting that this is the match of the night. With that being said, much like Mercedes, I do not see timeless Toni Storm losing this one at all. I love a surprise, and I think I would be more than okay with
time to do
any
it.
of
the take the pin.
Correct, and I would be more than okay with any of these women leaving this show as the world champion. But I thought there was a chance Athena did it last month, but with Toni winning in the way she did there, I just don't think this is the time. Or there's, I think Toni's going to lose it eventually in a one-on-one thing. Timeless Toni Storm will win this match, but I think this match could steal the evening and be the best match on the show.
Yep, I agree with everything you said, including the pick, Toni Storm. The one thing here with this is the whole thing they try to sell you on is the champion doesn't have to be pinned. When it's a dominant champion, they never lose the multi-person matches. Because the whole point is you want someone to be able to put them over by pinning the dominant champion.
Yep.
So it's not going to happen in this match. However, I think there's a chance the people involved in this match could be the end up one taking the title off for a certain large British woman. If
I would love this match. Listen, they have some history. Timeless Toni Storm and Jamie Hayter. I would love to see a one-on-one program with them. I would also be totally down for Statlander heading towards Toni. And I will tell you this: I did not know much about her because I'm not a big Stardom. I don't watch Stardom a ton because there's only so much wrestling I can watch with my time. I have been thoroughly impressed with Tekla and how she wrestles. She is intense, and I like that. But yeah, I would love and I love Toni. But Jamie Hayter stealing one here or something would be great, but I don't see it happening. Yeah, this is Toni Storm all day. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And then we are just down to our world, or as Hangman calls it, the men's world championship. It is a singles match. It is Hangman Adam Page. Yes.
On Hangman, just real quick. Did you see the discourse online of everybody begging him and Kyle Fletcher to kiss? He's like, there's enough lesbianism going on in AEW. Can we get some guys kissing on TV?
Listen, people like Hangman.
Unbelievable.
I mean, Fletcher's a good-looking bastard.
Ospreay said it. I think he said, too. He was like, yeah, I need more men kissing on the show.
Yeah.
Please.
Look at
God bless, by the way. So there's a lot of women and men that are watching this saying God bless to this match, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Understandably
Hangman Adam
so.
Page defending against the TNT champion, Kyle Fletcher. The Don Callis family is banned from ringside. I mentioned it a little bit earlier. The original plans, at least what came out, is that this was supposed to be Wardlow. He had just returned at Forbidden Door, and they were gonna put him in a big time match against Hangman for the title right away. But unfortunately, he tore a pectoral muscle, so he's gonna be out for a while. Which that is just brutal news. Guy can't catch a break. Literally just came back and was injured immediately.
Yeah.
Just tremendous luck.
Yeah.
And I say tremendous, obviously, very sarcastically.
Yes, of course.
So we wish him the best, and hopefully he can come back soon, because that guy is, I think he's important to AEW. I think that guy's a legitimate star, and Wardlow. But like a lot of these other matches, this match should be incredible as well. Kyle Fletcher has turned himself into one of the must-see best people in that company over the last calendar year. It's a good spot for him. I understand it wasn't the original plan. I kind of don't like the TNT champion.
Neither do I.
I would rather him just be defending that title against somebody else and finding someone else to fight Hangman on a short notice. But I get it. Fletcher is deserving. He's been arguably one of the hottest guys in the company for literally a year and a half. But this is Hangman all day. He's not losing that belt. He's not losing it. So
no, but this match is going to be insane.
Oh, it's going to be ridiculous. Ridiculous match. But it's Hangman all day.
Yeah, sure is. And he is a minus 4,000 favorite.
He's the number one favorite on the show.
Yep, and then Mercedes at minus 1,800. And then Cope and Christian.
Fair.
At minus 15.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that is what we're going to get. I expect All Out to be quite a great show. AEW really does not miss with their pay-per-views. And I feel like this is a very strong card. I feel like going into AEW shows, we look at the matches and we always kind of say like, oh, some of these are predictable. But at the end of the day, their shows are always bangers. Yeah. Whether we kind of can predict a lot of the matches or not, I expect this to be the same.
Predictable doesn't mean bad if it makes sense. We've said that before.
Correct. So. Correct. But yeah, no, this should be really, really good on Saturday afternoon. I'm very much looking forward to it. So that is AEW All Out. And you can catch the AEW All Out watch along right here, like we said. Probably be live 5 minutes or so before the show starts. 3 p.m. Eastern, Saturday afternoon. Peggy and myself will be here watching along to All Out. Having a great time. All right. Now, let's switch on over and let's talk some to
Fed. The A show. No, I just wanted to rile people up. Sorry.
How dare you?
The much better program of the night.
It's not
I'm just going to lean into it at this point. Should I just be like a sellout WWE guy at this point?
No.
Should I just turn like that? I don't know. People have said that to me.
That you're a shill?
Things I've said online. Yes.
Well, listen.
I kind of don't mind being an asshole heel. I don't really mind it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, if you know me, you know that's not the case. But at this point, who cares at this point?
And I do want to bring up some things because, there was some massive news that was dropped after we recorded this wrestling show last week, but since the last time we talked. And it was announced that in 2027, WrestleMania will be taking place
in New Orleans, surely, because we got screwed out of it next year.
You're getting Money in the Bank in fucking August.
Oh, shit. Damn it.
Not even in the real month that Money in the Bank happens. They're just like, August. We'll just throw it out there.
So we don't get WrestleMania next year, and they also give us a B pay-per-view in place of it, and it's also a month and a half later than it usually
I feel like they kind of view Money in the Bank as kind of a little bit higher than it is.
It's not WrestleMania.
No. Or even SummerSlam. It's in August. Yeah. You couldn't give you SummerSlam? What the fuck?
No. And then they delay it a month and a half as well on top of it.
But,
will I be there? Yeah.
Yeah. It was announced that WWE will be bringing WrestleMania to Saudi Arabia in 2027. Riyadh. Okay. By
the way, have you found, and this is secondary, they didn't mention an exact arena or date.
Not yet.
Do you think there's a chance it's a different time?
It's going to have to. I mean, for the time difference, it's going to.
No. Day, is it not going to be in the beginning of April?
Oh, that would be weird.
Why would they not announce a date?
I don't know. Maybe they're trying to figure it out.
That's what I mean. I don't know the seasons. Is it like 1,000 degrees there in April? Maybe.
I know as much as you do. I have no idea.
But that's my point. I thought it was very interesting that they have never not announced a date when they do a WrestleMania announcement ever, not once.
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah,
It could just be the middle of April again and nothing, but
yeah. I know you're not as anti this decision as a lot of people.
Specifically for the people of the area, by the way, not for anything business wise. I just saw a lot of Arab people very excited, and that made me happy that they're getting this experience. Fuck the reasons why it's happening, though. Obviously,
yeah. Listen. I am not. And I've always said it. Those crowds bring it. Those crowds bring it. I've always been an advocate of those people that are actually wrestling fans from that area. For them to be able to go to a show like that, that's cool for them. Like that's cool for me. With that being said, there are other reasons why I don't necessarily love the fact that they're going to, Saudi Arabia, but it is what it is. It's, I just feel like, and I think I saw Queen of the Ring, Alex, who's a wonderful human being. I feel like the first international WrestleMania should not have gone, it should have gone to London.
Yeah, I agree with that part.
It should have gone to London, or it should not have gone.
I don't know. I don't really like English people. They're very rude.
Are they?
They're very rude to me. Yeah, they yell at me a lot for my soccer takes.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
No, facetious. But it should have took place in, even if it was like a France or somewhere, just somewhere else, like a European country or something.
Yeah.
But,
and other news before we start diving into Wrestlepalooza, Andrade.
But yeah. What do you? I would love to hear your thoughts about that real quick because I have some thoughts on it.
Well,
at some point, it's a you problem, right?
Yes.
Not you, but Andrade, obviously. Yes, JPJ's fault, by the way. Piece of shit.
What is it? What is it these days? My thing is, okay. Let me, because it feels all right. So it was announced. Somebody saw that Andrade was on the alumni section of the website. Then I started going in circles. How
do people find these things out? Do you just scour the websites every day?
I think they just went to the website and they saw him on the I would assume.
There's definitely some people that just like randomly just. It's like the people that are obsessed with like celebrities. Like people are very odd, by the way.
Yeah, big time. So so it says Andrade has. This is the report from Fightful Select. It says they were told. It wasn't just the contract simply expiring. He had more than 18 months on his deal. It was told his departure is isolated and not connected to any other cuts. Fightful was told in August that Andrade was not on the company's internal injury list, despite his absence. They were told the departure had been in the works, but as of now, didn't know the circumstances surrounding it. He has not been backstage in SmackDown of late at the time. One WWE source indicated that the departure had been in the works for at least a week and that this did affect immediate creative plans after SummerSlam, which was his last appearance. Since then, Fightful Select had been told that at one point, Andrade and Phoenix were slated to take on the Wyatt Six at the Clash in Paris. This was the match when Fightful asked the person in creative about them not being in. They were told if it was possible, he would be. A number of talent they spoke to had no idea what was going on, blah, blah, blah. And then it kind of talks about how he left AEW and stuff like that. So it feels like, and then there's been some other reports that have said like it was because of behavior stuff or it was because of other things going on. Yeah, wellness violation I heard thrown out there. I also heard people say that they wanted him to be involved with the AAA stuff and he basically ghosted them and was like, yeah, no. I've also seen reports that said he basically just stopped showing up. Like he just kind of ghosted WWE until they were at this point where they were like, all right, well, we'll see you later then, I guess. I don't really know what to make of it. I think he is a supremely talented individual.
Oh,
He's
sure.
one of the best in-ring wrestlers in the world. In my opinion, he still has one of, if not the greatest NXT takeover match of all time against Johnny Gargano at the Royal Rumble weekend that year. But like you said, they let him go the first time in WWE. He goes to AEW. I feel like he didn't leave there on the greatest of terms. And then he comes back here, and it seemed like he was very vocal and or upset with kind of his standing. And then you kind of hear that he potentially was ghosting them or potentially, whatever. I don't know. Like you said, at some point, you got to look at the common denominator.
Yes.
And I feel like the common denominator here is Andrade. So I don't know what that means, but that was obviously big news of the week is Andrade officially.
It was also very out of nowhere as well. It wasn't like we heard rumors or
crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like I said, at some point it's a you problem. Like you get fired from the two biggest companies in the world. And we obviously had backstage fights in AEW.
Yep.
With Guevara, I believe.
Yep.
And then obviously this happened. And you can't, regardless of, you just quit at that point. Just no show. Again, assuming all this is true, but you can't just not show up and not answer calls and
no, can't do it. All right, so that was really the news of the week in WWE.
Killing on the indie scene, by the way, or in Mexico.
He should just go back to Mexico and be a legend. Just go back to Mexico and be.
And it doesn't matter what you do there because they cheer the fuck out of Alberto Del Rio still. So
don't matter.
And he's not that type of person, by the way. But it doesn't matter even if he was. I'm saying they don't give a fuck. Quite frankly,
no, they don't.
So,
and that brings us to Wrestlepalooza Saturday night, Indianapolis, Indiana. The Gainbridge Fieldhouse when them Pacers play. 5 matches on the card as of this moment. And we are gonna get after it. We have a tag team match. It is the Usos getting back together, and they will be taking on the Vision, the Bronze, Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker. This should be good. Wouldn't be crazy if this opened the show, even though I feel like another match should.
We know what will.
Yeah, most likely. But this should be good. I personally think the Bronze need to win this match against the Usos.
I agree.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I have loved this LA Knight Jey Uso thing they're doing here. I very much enjoyed that.
And I love how Jimmy's not really getting involved.
Yes, Jimmy's staying out of it.
He's like, you couldn't deserved it. You were a piece of shit to him, so I ain't.
Yeah, and like last night on Raw, Jimmy said something. He was like, "Yeah, you're talking like you have an hula follow around your neck, but you don't." Or he said something like,
and last time I checked, you don't have an hula follow.
Yes.
Yep.
So I like this whole dynamic of what's going on here between Jimmy, Jay, and LA Knight. I could see LA Knight becoming involved in this match potentially.
Yep.
But I think the Bronze need to win this match. I also could see Roman Reigns getting involved in this match because it's the first ESPN pay-per-view, and it's, with that being said, I am going to pick the Vision. Obviously, I feel like if Roman shows up, the Usos will win. But I'm going to pick the Vision. With that. All right, good. I'm glad. I think Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker need this match more. I think the Usos is a good win to put in their belt, or to put in their pocket. So I'm picking the Vision here.
I agree with who you think is going to win. I disagree with if Roman there. I think Roman shows up because the Usos lose and they're at each other's neck, and that's what Roman's like, all right, buddy, calm the fuck down type of thing.
Okay. I don't hate it.
I think they're about to go at it, and then Roman's music hits, and he's like, what's going on here?
I don't hate it.
Because don't forget, Roman's just never done anything wrong, and we all forgot about it. Don't forget. So he's like, why are you guys acting like this? I never acted like this. What's wrong with you guys? But yeah, I agree with the reasoning, and they absolutely need it. They just, they haven't won a match in a while. It seems like a big match anyway. They just kind of always lose these, especially Bronson lost to Roman at the last one. Yep. So yeah, I think they win in here. And I think it adds to the dissension, obviously, between Jimmy and Jay. We're definitely going to get that spot where, like, they tag you, they make self-tags, and the other one's pissed off, and we're definitely going to get that.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All right. We have a singles match for the vacant
my lord,
World Championship. God bless.
I will be on stream with Josh, which we'll plug after this, but I'm gonna just have a hose on me the entire time while I'm
This
sitting there.
match is going to absolutely rule. It is Io Sky going one-on-one with Stephanie Veker.
Lord in heaven.
Both of these women earned title matches when Naomi was the champion, and Naomi obviously had to relinquish her belt because she got pregnant, and she's going
Big Jim's fault, according to her, too. So.
Big Jim, you know.
Jimmy. Bitch.
We are getting, I don't know why they had to wait like 5 or 6 weeks to do this, because they could have just done it in Paris. It could have worked.
Yeah.
But either way.
Stephanie was supposed to get a title match in Paris, too.
Yes. So I am not complaining one iota about having this match on the, like, this match is going to be incredible. It's Io, Io Sky, Vaquer. I'll let you go first on this one, pal. What do you think? Who's leaving as the women's world champion?
I will never in my life pick against Io Sky. That's my favorite wrestler, men, woman, indifferent. Do you think there's a possibility that the best matches of the weekend are both women's matches, the Toni Storm Fatal 4-Way and then this one?
I sure do.
I would say that would be the likeliest, in my opinion.
Yep, I would disagree.
Just unbelievable match here. Unbelievable. Like I said, Io's my favorite. I'm not going to be mad if Stephanie wins, obviously. I wonder if there was any chance Stephanie was supposed to take the title off of Naomi and Clash. So I wonder if they just go about it a longer way, but it ends with Stephanie winning the title. So I'm going to do exactly what I said would be like picking against your favorite sports team. I'm going to pick Stephanie, even though I want Io to win. She's my favorite wrestler. I'm going to pick Stephanie just for that exact reason.
I am aligned with you. I am picking Stephanie Vaquer. I think she was going to beat Naomi.
Okay.
And then I know she hasn't really been on television a ton wrestling up until last night. But I think Stephanie Vaquer is going to win. And I think I feel like Asuka and Kyrie and whatever's going on there with Rhea, I feel like that's going to get involved somewhere. That's going to, it's going to show its head, and it's going to cost Io. So I'm picking Stephanie Vaquer as well. Son of a B.
And again, I don't want to speak for you. I don't think you would be mad if Io took home the win.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. God,
but I just think that's where they were going. So I think they had to take a longer, more scenic route due to Naomi's pregnancy. But it all ends up with Stephanie with the title, like was probably planned.
I agree. All right, this match will probably open the show.
Can we just get this one out of here, please?
Yeah, I should have done it first. This match will probably open the show. It is a singles match.
John Cena wins. Okay, next.
It is John Cena going one-on-one with Brock Lesnar. Yeah, I expect John Cena to win this match. John Cena will win this match. I don't really think I need to go much further into it.
Nope. Second biggest favorite, by the way, Jonathan Felix Anthony Cena.
Love it. Love it. All right.
Any chance of the opposite result? I will never not say ever with him.
Yeah, I would say there's definitely a chance. But I think that would be not a great decision.
No,
all right, we have ourselves a singles match for the undisputed WWE Championship. It is Cody Rhodes defending against Drew McIntyre. I'm going to be honest with you. I think they should give it to Drew.
You watched SmackDown, right?
I did.
Did you? Drew staring in the mirror, full gear, wrestling gear, just pumping weights was one of the funniest segments I've seen in a while. It's just unbelievable.
Drew's a monster.
Oh God, that guy fucking God bless.
Massive individual. I would love. Look, Cody doesn't have to hold the thing forever. He could win it back again in a couple months. But I would love Drew McIntyre to sneak one here and get a victory, and everyone be like, "Whoa!" And that's the big upset pick of the night. With that being said, I don't think Cody's going to lose. So I am picking Cody Rhodes, even though I would love to see Drew McIntyre win.
Yes, I agree. I think there is if this was Extreme Rules in New Jersey, fuck New Jersey, I don't know why it's in New Jersey, but I would say no chance Cody loses. Because of it being ESPN, I give it like a 10% chance.
That's fair.
I do think they want a big story to come out of this. And no, again, the main event we're about to talk about, or assume main event, unbelievable story in itself, and it's been the story of the last month in professional wrestling, regardless of company. That's not like a story out of the pay-per-view, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's back, great, obviously perfect, we love it. But like, That's not like a big story that they win the match. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh yeah, no, I got you.
So
I got you.
I think, especially with AEW earlier in the day, they want a talking point for everybody going into Sunday afternoon, or Sunday morning, and that would classify as one.
Oh,
Drew winning, but I don't. What returns do they have available? I didn't even know Brock was on the table at SummerSlam, but obviously he's gone. Like pop wise, Cena's last match, he has a match. Roman will return much earlier in the night. That's not going to be the main event. That match. It wouldn't make sense for like a Rock or someone to come in here, unless JPJ, everybody's little dark fantasy of him leading the Rollins group was true.
Drew?
No, The Rock.
Oh yeah. That could happen.
I'm saying like what return could happen at the end that would make a talking point is my whole point. But I'm gonna go with Cody just because that's kind of far. I mean, if something like that crazy happened, that'd be cool. But I'm just going with Cody to win here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cody to win. I would, like I said, I would love Drew to pull one off here, but Cody is gonna win this one. I would like this feud to go longer than just one match, though. Like draw this out. I would love Drew to win that title eventually, but I agree with you. All right, then we are here. The match that this whole event is built around. It feels like.
Yeah.
AJ Lee's return match in the company for the first time in 10+ years. She is teaming with her husband CM Punk to take on Becky Lynch and her husband, or as she refers to him, her hot husband, Seth freaking Rollins. I'll let you go first to end our picks of the day. How are you feeling about this tag match? Do we think AJ is not losing in her debut first time back in 10 years?
No, and AJ gets the pin as well.
Now, do you think they're building towards AJ versus Becky for the IC title?
Yeah, but I think AJ gets the title. Especially that we found out it's a full-time, multi-year deal.
Yeah.
But yeah. And there's, like we said during her return last week, on last week's show, there's so many fresh and even revisitable matchups. And the revisiting matchups we complain about, not us specifically, but people complain about, but she's been gone for so long, the revisiting matchups don't, like, that's still fresh because it didn't happen 10 years ago. So, yeah, it makes too much sense. And I don't think there's any chance they don't win this. And it is almost assuredly AJ pinning Becky.
Yeah, I would agree.
Do you think? I think the biggest question is here: do we get? They make it a point of how great of a guy off-screen Punk is, and Becky's really egging him on. Do we get a GTS on Becky? Doesn't it seem like they're leaning to kind of teasing that's going to happen though?
Yeah, they could. I mean, Becky did take
really
an end of
going
days.
Yeah.
Becky took an end of days from Baron Corbin when her and Seth were teaming up way back when
That's
as
true.
baby faces.
But he keeps saying I'm too great of a guy to ever hit a woman, which I believe, obviously, and most people do. But that she is just egging it. She is slapping the shit out of him every single episode. Oh my god, every episode.
100%. Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
Do you think it happens? Do you think there's a chance like Becky's about to hit AJ with a chair or something, and then that sends, you know what I'm trying to say? Like something sends him over the top, because it's not going to be her hitting him. He'll just take that all day and not care.
Yeah,
Becky just hitting him. He won't give a shit about that.
No,
it would have to be she's about to do something to AJ.
What if? Do you think
Seth's about to stomp her or something?
I was gonna say. What if Seth stomps AJ? I don't know. I feel like Becky a GTS could work.
That's like a safe move to take too. You just block the face on the knee. It's super easy.
Yeah. But I mean, I think they're not going to have AJ Lee lose this match. Obviously, it's her first.
And she's going to win herself as well.
Correct. She is going to. Hey, oh, you're leaving, bub? Okay. See you later. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, AJ Lee is going to win. She's going to pin Becky, which will build towards the one-on-one IC match, most likely in Perth. Maybe they'll do that in Perth. Or
Josh would love that. Even though he's not going, I guess. Never mind.
Yeah, but either way, I think that's what we're getting here. This AJ Lee return has been really good. I thought the segment they had on Raw last night was really, really good.
I have one prediction for you. One question about a prediction for you, but I will not put this on our things. It doesn't count. If you said there's one thing that happens that steals the headlines, like I said for WWE, and it doesn't have to be something realistic, but something you think, you wake up Sunday, you're like, oh yeah, everybody is talking about this. What is that?
Oh God.
That happened on WrestlePalooza.
Just throw a question like that at me?
That's what happens. I can't. I would say it's everybody's dark fantasy, like what happened at WrestleMania when Rollins first turned there. I said, "Oh, The Rock must be leading this."
Yeah.
Only because
if The
it's
Rock
on
comes
ESPN.
back, is that what you're picking?
Only because it's on ESPN. If this was on Peacock and Extreme Rules in Tennessee, I don't think that happens.
That's fair.
But he is easily the most recognizable person in the world. Never mind in WWE.
Yeah.
TKO. I think even if he's in the crowd, he's on this show somewhere.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, even if it's just showing him on the press box.
The Rock showing up and doing something is definitely probably the biggest thing they could do. So I don't know if they do it, but it would be the biggest thing they could do.
How about this? Since you were caught off guard. If The Rock is confirmed on the show, how is it? Not confirmed like they announce it, but is it involvement in a match? Is it something as simple as sitting with Nick Khan ringside in a press box? Is he on the pre-show? Like, The Rock is guaranteed on your screen Saturday night. What is he doing?
He's coming out in character.
But for what? Is it just to thank ESPN like he did with Netflix? To start Raw off? Do you remember he did that? Like, he was a heel, came out dressed like a heel, had his weird title, was wearing the stupid Versace vest, and then just cut like a very, I love Netflix, woohoo, and the Cody Rhodes is the best and left. Do you think we get that? Thank you, ESPN. I love Nick Khan, woohoo, and just leaves?
No.
So what do you think he does?
I don't think he's going to be there.
I know, but you said it would be in character doing what?
I think he's going to either confront John Cena or he's going to continue to go after Cody Rhodes.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Because he does have a relationship with Drew off screen.
Sure does.
He's friends with Drew.
Yeah, what if Drew is a hired gun?
Drew just being like his fucking muscle would be crazy.
Well, The Rock did slim down, but does The Rock need muscle?
Okay, that was a good one.
You know what I'm saying?
But what a weird role he's playing, by the way. For that,
he's getting. They're saying there's legitimate Oscar buzz.
No. For why he lost weight.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
He's playing like a chicken farmer or something.
Hell yeah.
Good
for him.
Oh, please
show that range. He's sick and tired of hearing that Dave Bautista's the best wrestling actor. He's like, you know what?
Yeah, he's getting legitimate Oscar buzz for the Mark Kerr role.
Yeah, what's his name?
Mark Kerr.
Yeah, he's getting. Yeah, legitimately, they're like, yo, this is like a real good performance.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
But yeah. They want something. WWE is so horny for headlines, especially nowadays. TKO is going to step in, I think, and be like, Brock, get your ass to fucking Indiana and put your ass on screen for 10 minutes, move on.
100%.
I do think that's viable.
100%. Well, I mean, listen, compared to AEW, it's a much shorter card. We went through those 5 matches in about
I don't mind that, by the way.
I don't either. A third of the time that it took us to go through AEW, but those are our picks. Like we said, for the 4-way tag ladder match in AEW, we'll put those on the graphic that we released before the shows on Saturday. But yeah, that is Wrestlepalooza. I think this should be a great show. I think the card is very strong. I'm excited for it. I wish it wasn't on the same day as All Out, but that is just something I've been angry about for a while now. But I expect this Saturday to be quite a special day for us wrestling fans, and especially a special day for us wrestling fans that watch both companies. You don't have to pick and choose anymore. You can kind of just go from one to the other, ideally, and be from there. So I'm looking forward to Saturday, CJ.
Yep. But again, like we said earlier, if you don't want to watch Wrestlepalooza alone, you took a little nap. I mean, I don't think AEW is going to finish beforehand, but if it did some miraculous way, you took a little 30-minute nap, you want to jump on, your girlfriend's at work, your boyfriend's at work, your mother's doing this, whatever. Jump on with the Hive, because we'll go right into each pay-per-view. You and Peggy, right into me and Josh.
Yep.
Perfect.
We sure will. Make sure you are following the Hive. It is the Hive_media on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube, and then on Instagram it is _the Hive
Piece of shit, whoever did that
media. Yeah, what the hell, man. But make sure you're giving us all follows. We have stuff coming your way every single day. We have the Buzz with Jamie Monday through Fridays. We have 5 rapid fire questions. You get the 4 on Monday through Thursday, and then the whole interview is released on Fridays. On Fridays, there's also the Hive U that comes out. That's a series that I'm running, where I play College Football 26, and I created the Hive, and all of the gang from the Hive are players on the team. Josh is streaming all the time. You got something that just came out that you do every other week with Josh. Why don't you tell the people about that?
Yeah, Impact Intact. We reviewed 2009 Victory Road in the lowest rated match in TNA history. Yeah,
Shamel
Sharmell and Jenna from Survivor.
My God.
Sharmell wrestled in a full bowl gown as well.
Why would they do that?
Why did Josh make me watch it? Is a better question.
What was the build? What was the build at?
Nothing.
Great.
TNA 2009 for you.
There wasn't a build?
There was a 1 week build, and I guess technically it would be 3 days build since it's on Thursdays.
Yeah.
Of like again, we don't watch the episode before. We just watch the episode, so I'm not that sure. But I did a little bit of why. I was like, why is this? And it's basically Booker T and Bobby Roode in a feud.
Oh.
And yeah, so it just kind of veered off from there.
Got it. All right, well, that's that. Anything else we need to plug here at the Hive?
The Substack. Peggy, Bryn, Josh was dropped something today on AFL. His Crows unfortunately came up short last weekend. And speaking of sports, JBJ, our conversation looked like it should have been last week in our DMs during the Patriots game.
Oh yeah.
This is, and again, no one's seen it because it's in our private messages. This is Boston sports to a T. Me and JPJ argued like a divorced couple during the Patriots win. And last week on we did a live stream. We were just kind of about the loss. Yeah. And the win, we're losing our minds on each other. That's Boston sports.
I was like, this is bullshit.
That's Boston sports fans to a T. We are more angry about wins than losses.
100%. Yeah, no. CJ and I will be back on Saturday morning talking sports. We'll be talking week 3 of the NFL slate. We'll be recapping week 2. We'll be talking some college football. And, next week, we're heading. The Red Sox are heading up to Toronto for, the division seems to be wrapped up for the most part.
Beautiful.
But the Red Sox will be heading up to town.
It'll be a much bigger series for you. It'll be big for us too, but it should be much bigger for you.
For sure. As we are clinging on to a wild card position, as we welcome the A's these next 3 nights.
Happy Connolly early day, by the way.
Brother, let me tell you. Playing the A's again just struck their asses
out. He might get another 10.
At home, too.
We had a guy come up. You see that yesterday? Trey Savage.
Well, he's like your
number one pitching prospect. Pitching prospect, yeah. 9 strikeouts in 5 innings. Yeah, 9 strikeouts in 5 innings.
You won?
Yeah, we won.
All right, there you go.
Of course we won.
Nowadays, you never I feel like you never lose.
Please.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, of course we won. We're the Blue Jays. We never lose until October.
Okay, that was just purely unnecessary.
Listen.
What the fuck was that about?
I'm sorry.
You guys just got your ass kicked by the fucking Yankees. Fuck you.
The Yankees are good.
We beat the shit out of the Yankees. We're not you, buddy.
Yeah, it's the regular season. Let me see when I'm at it.
Doesn't matter. If you better hope you fucking have a chance to lose in October.
Well, we're not going. We don't have our best player.
Oh, he's 17 years old. You can't blame him on that.
And he's our best player. He's a top 5 player in the league.
That says more about your team than it does him.
No, I don't think so.
I do, absolutely.
Brother.
Your 20-year-old player got hurt, so now your season's over. That's embarrassing.
No, we should still make
our $50 million off-season acquisition played 2 games this season, and we're first place in the fucking American League.
I get it. But you have, look at all I'm saying is
Bo Bichette's played half the season.
Yeah, all I'm saying is when Roman stop it.
He most hits in the league.
Okay. He's not a better hitter than like Luis Arias.
Luis Arias is like statistically the worst player in baseball. He's like the worst player in baseball, though.
But he's like arguably the best hitter in baseball.
Bo Bichette has led the NFL, what the fuck? MLB in hits 3 out of the last 5 years.
Yeah, look, he's a very good player. You better hope you keep him. Is there any news on that? Are you going to keep him? You're going to let him go?
I think it's fully we'll offer. It'd be like the old Belichick thing. We're going to offer you something and see if you can get something better and then come back to us before you accept it type of thing. And I think he will have the respect to do that.
They just leave.
No, he'll do that. He'll have the respect to do that. We've treated him very well.
Yeah.
Please.
We.
What does that mean?
Do it too.
I was like, what do you do? You do the same fucking thing. You just said we 3 times with the Red Sox.
Such a Boston thing that we're like, we.
Oh, yeah. And people, and that just shows how much more we care about sports than like the West Coast. The West Coast would be like, you fucking weirdos.
Yeah, and everyone's like, we. It's like, I'm sorry that I care about my team enough that it feels like a family member, you piece of shit.
Right. And by the way, we've seen it. Like when the Patriots lost the Super Bowl that one year to the Giants, I think it was 11 though, not the undefeated year. But like Gronk and stuff were like at the club and stuff after them. I was like, we care about them more than the players do half the time. Because guess what? We feel the same heartbreak, and we don't get the $30 million a year that they get.
100%.
They feel that heartbreak, and then they look at their phone, they're like,
when
$38 million.
When Aaron Boone hit the walk-off homer in 2003, I didn't go to school the next day.
Yeah, no, seriously, like I've torn my MCL watching the Super Bowl.
I stayed home sick from school.
I have gotten injured watching games.
Yeah,
like it's
brutal.
We get the same anguish, and we don't get the money that they get. Yeah. So we care for.
I mean, look, if I had the checks coming in the bank account,
please,
I might not care that much either. To be honest,
that's my point. We're poor to lose. We're poor to lose.
I choose to invest my time to get misery. But look, that's the beauty about sports.
JPJ, I have wanted to be disappointed by the Blue Jays so much, and now I have the chance to be. It's beautiful again.
Yeah, like listen, that is the thing about sports, which makes it the greatest thing on earth, is you hope for the good, and when you get the good, it's one of the best feelings you'll ever get. But most of the time, it's fucking misery.
JPJ, the Blue Jays swept the Orioles. LSU beat Florida's ass, and the Patriots won the first game in the year. You would have thought I won 3 lotteries. How happy I've been the last 2 days.
Yeah,
it's just, and then guess what? If all of that went reversed, I probably would have had my head through that wall right there. If I had to guess, 100%. It's just we 100%. Hope to have the chance to be upset.
Correct.
Because like if you're not upset, that means your team sucks. That means you're just like the Patriots the last few years, the Red Sox for you the last few years as well. Me with the Blue Jays. It's like I have a chance to be depressed in October. Let's go.
Yeah,
let's go.
Josh is sitting here going, because we witnessed Josh live on stream get his heart broken by his sports team, and me as a Boston, and you too, because you like a lot of Boston sports, but me as a Boston sports fan, and again, the last 20 years didn't happen a lot. Didn't happen a lot,
especially with football, especially.
Yes, but like, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like that feeling where you're just like, fuck off, and you're just angry, but it's not like it's a real anger, but it's not real. It's sport. It's not real.
No,
my life isn't like emotionally.
Well, it is kind of affected a little bit. Yeah,
yes,
like
my
it is
life
actually.
Is worse. But like, it's not like it's not you know what I'm saying.
But we might have an announcement on some more Patriots things on Friday or Saturday with our show.
Yes, we will.
Potentially. And we also, we'll talk about this. We'll have an announcement for you on the next show, but maybe I'll announce it. I'll tease it here on there. Or I'll ask here on here, I guess. If there is a Blue Jays Red Sox playoff series, we might have to do something for that. At least for a game or two.
I'll do the whole thing as we beat your ass.
Yeah, believe that.
I'm gonna rep. I am not scared of you guys at all.
It means if we play, it's probably a CS as well. Assuming we say it's the first seed. No. If we say it's the first seed, it can't.
Well, you should be the first seed. Who? The Tigers? Is that it?
The Tigers are only like a game and a half behind us. Yeah.
We have like 11 games. We're in the home stretch here, dude.
But my point is, it would be the ALCS if we do play in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So it would be any playoffs is important, but I mean,
first of all. Well, the only problem is I have prior commitments some nights, which is the only issue.
I just said not all 7 games or whatever, but like a game or two.
If it was on a Sunday night or something. If it was an ALCS between the Blue Jays and the Red Sox, I mean, come on now.
We owe it to the people to do that.
And Roman would be back, and you guys would be so fucked.
It would be so different than like a Patriots or a Celtics or a Bruins watch along because we're against each other. Oh my God!
And I would just watch.
Someone hits a home run. I might show my asshole on screen.
I was gonna say I would watch your asshole clench when Roman Anthony hits a leadoff homer in game 1. And you're like,
Vladdy pimps a home run. I might show my asshole on camera. It would be.
Just saying, it would be a time.
It would
be a time.
There's also, what would you put the over under? We get kicked off of the air 80%.
I mean, not because of anything I do. I'm a professional.
Oh please! Oh yeah, please.
I'm a professional.
I would say there's a chance, though. I would say there's at least a chance.
I would definitely take my shirt off if we made it to the World Series. I would probably take my shirt off on live.
What would your reaction be? We play in the ALCS. It's Game 7. You guys get walked off. Would you just put your head through the door?
It's happened before. I'd be pissed. Yeah.
You wouldn't live on stream.
Here's my thing, though, right? Because as a Boston fan, I expect but like this is gravy. The Red Sox was shit. They weren't supposed to be good.
You're not going to allow yourself to feel like that in the moment.
Absolutely not. Once you're in it, you win the fucking thing. If you're
maybe 2 or 3 days later, you'll feel like, okay, it was still a good season. When it happens, you're throwing shit.
I feel like the Red Sox making the playoffs is above.
So is the Blue Jays, by the way.
Expectation. If all of
Do
a
you know
sudden
what the
we
Blue
were in
Jays
the
win total
ALCS,
was? Betting odds
I'd go-
wise, like Vegas set their over under
I
it.
would say 82.
76.5.
Oh, that seems low.
And we're about to win at least 95 probably.
Mm.
That's we were supposed to be worse than you guys.
Yeah,
by a mile.
Look it. Here's my thing. You guys have had some mojo this year. A lot of come from behind. Like you just got the mojo.
It feels
going.
inevitable, GPJ. I'm telling you.
It has that type of vibe. But October is a different animal. It's a different animal.
None of your players on the Bregman have really dealt with October either. I don't know why you keep saying except for October. Who the fuck on your team's experienced in October?
No. I'm saying October is just a different animal for that. It's just a different vibe. And we've seen teams have these type of seasons and they get to October and they shit on themselves.
These Blue Jays haven't. We made the playoffs twice, and it was both wild card rounds, and we lost. We haven't been in like bad. We had a losing record. It was during COVID. We had a losing record.
Well, look, you're most likely you're at least going to have home field for the DS,
and we won't be in the wild card.
You might, you got the wild card off. You're going to have home field for the DS. There's potential.
And CS if we made it.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's potential.
We won't win the World Series if it's the Brewers or Dodgers. We won't
throughout. So you got to see, how it plays out. But I listen. The Red Sox, they're clinging on.
It feels so good.
But they should hopefully still make
the playoffs. Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Hey, Yankees wild card series would go insane. Red Sox Yankees.
That happened a couple of years ago. 2021.
It's about to happen too.
Yeah, but now
it's like the likeliest thing.
I feel like they could beat us this time, though. I did not feel good. I know Crochet handled business on Sunday. I did not feel good about that series at all. We should have won 2 out of 3 there.
That should make you feel better, though.
No, because we don't have our best hitter.
You got to stop with this. You have to stop.
He is.
It doesn't matter. Like, okay, what is it? People deal with injuries all the fucking time.
Yeah, but but you understand, like, watching the full scope of the Red Sox season, we literally did not start playing good until that motherfucker came. Like, it was like he came up, and then all of a sudden it was like, we're the best team in baseball.
Remember that happened live on air. He got called up. I told you it because I saw it on my phone. It came up.
Yeah. And he had a rough first 9 games, and then literally
like 90 or something like that.
Yeah, he had a rough first 9 or 10 games, and then after that he was top 5 in the league in OPS. And we played almost 680 baseball with Roman Anthony, and without him, 470 baseball. That's why he
gotta overcome.
And I understand he's 20. I understand that's crazy, but that's just it's the stats.
Why does everybody else suck though? That makes no sense to me. Why does everybody else suck now?
I think you just said it because a lot of them have never played this much baseball before. A lot of them have never been in a pennant. It's a lot of added pressure. Sometimes you need to lose to kind of understand.
Which is why I think the Blue Jays, it's that we have lost in the playoffs with Guerrero and Bichette, but there was like the rookie season.
Yeah, like I am a big believer, and it's not fun to lose. Like I think of the Adelaide Crows with Josh. This was the first time that they made it to the playoffs in 6 or 7 years. Okay, so those guys, and again, I knew they lost one of their best players because he was an idiot and said something not cool.
Yes, yeah.
But that was the first time that they made it to the playoffs in a long time.
Well, look at the Celtics. How many times did we come up? We got a step further every time.
Exactly. And they lost, and it was embarrassing, and they were the top team. They probably shouldn't have lost as early as they did, but that's a learning experience for those guys next year to be like, hey, asshole, don't be an asshole. And then B, we know what it takes now to win because we experience, we know a little bit more now. And I believe
unless you're Tom Brady.
Well, yeah, Tom Brady was just like,
and then he just went. He's like, I'm just going to beat you by first year.
If you look at the Red Sox in 2003, they had made it a bunch of times in their history, but that 2003 team to make it to Game 7 against the Yankees and lose on the Boone homer, as fucking painful as it was, they needed that to do what they did the next year. Which is they were down 3-0 to the Yankees, and they said, fuck these guys. We don't care. We're not intimidated. And they're still the only team to come back and do that. Oh, still the greatest moment of my life. Anyway, but, I cried.
Hey, that's what it's about.
I cried. I was more excited for that than I was when they won the World Series.
Yeah, that rivalry aspect, and you were down 3-0. By the way, if you don't watch baseball, 3-0 in the series, not in a game, by the way.
Correct. And we're the only team ever. They're coming out with another documentary on
ESPN,
I
know they are.
Something about their Sox. But also, you are correct. Only time ever it's been done in baseball.
Still to this day, yeah.
And just that game, we just beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, it was. That usually is how it happens. And when I forgot what I was gonna go with it. But like when teams blow like a 2 or 3 game lead in the series, they always are dead in the last game because they're like, we had 8 chances to bring it up, we just shit ourselves.
100%.
Yeah, that game
And
7
it was just, the thing that I enjoyed the most, especially at that time in my life, I was in my early 20s and shit. Let me tell you, that whole game, because that game was over in like the 3rd inning, they were just showing Yankee fans in the crowd.
Oh yeah.
And they would just they were, the looks on their faces were the looks that were on Red Sox fans' faces
the year before,
forever.
Well,
for
especially the year before
years.
though.
Yeah, but for 86 years. Those were the looks that Red Sox fans had when they showed them in the crowd. And by the way,
if you were playing the Texas Rangers, it wouldn't have felt that good.
No, wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah,
wouldn't have mattered. I could have bathed in those tears.
And guess what? You'll feel the exact same way if that happens in the wild card this year. By the way,
most likely they'll beat us. But I could have bathed.
You picture this: you're up in game because it's only 3 games now, right? Wild card. Best of 3, right?
Yeah. No, well, so if you end up as the 2nd and 3rd, it's 1.
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, right? Is that what it is? Because there's 3 wild card teams. So where does the top wild card team go?
The top wild card team plays the second place. 1st and 2nd in the wild card play each other. 2nd and 4th in the American League play each other.
No, but the 3rd wild card team makes it to the playoffs.
Yeah, JPJ. Yes, JPJ. We have a bye.
Yeah, you won the division, though.
No, listen, the Tigers will play the Mariners or whoever, and you'll play the Mariners. The Yankees.
The second place team, the team that finishes with the 2nd best record, they play the 3rd. They play the last wild card.
I'm pretty sure, no?
I was under the impression that there was Hold on. Because they've only had this 7th team for what, like 2 or 3 years now?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. When my teams make the playoffs, they're usually not, they usually win.
Like my team? Thank you.
Yes. I don't know why we're doing this at the end of the wrestling show.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares? No, you're right. No, wait.
There's is it a 1 game or 2, like, right?
That's what I'm doing right now. Okay, yeah, you're right. 1 and 2 receive a bye. It's literally on MLB's website. What is the format for the wildcard series? Each wildcard series will be played in the home park of the team with a higher seed. The games will schedule. No, it is 3. It is 3 games. It is 3 games. Okay. So we were both right. We were both right. The top 2 seeds do have a bye. You were right, but it is a 3-game series.
But it's the bottom 2 wildcard. No. Oh no!
What do you mean?
The number 3? No, the number 3 seed plays 6, and then 4 and 5. Okay, that's fine.
Yes, the 3rd division winner.
Yeah, so it'll be like the Houston Astros will play the Mariners.
Well, it's the Mariners. Oh, no, it's the Mariners winning the division right now.
So it really is whoever wins that division will play the other person in their division, most likely.
If everything holds to form, it'll be the 2 AL East teams that aren't the Blue Jays, and then the 2 AL West teams that play each other. They're pretty much you're both kind of playing each other for home field right now. Like the Yankees and Red Sox are playing who can finish higher to host the series against each other, and the Mariners and Astros are doing the same thing to who wins the division.
But all the games are at Yankee Stadium. We don't get a home game during that.
Unless you pass them. Yes,
but
they all are 3 in the same place.
The whole series is in Yankee Stadium. It's on the road.
Yes.
I would actually prefer to play at Yankee Stadium because I think we play better against them at Yankee Stadium, to be honest.
And it would take a lot less Some people will say, the kids on the road will shit themselves. I think it takes all the pressure off them because you're not expected to win theoretically, and you don't have to deal with getting booed if you strike out and shit. And
Yeah.
But yeah, so that is how it is. So yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. And Bregman, Yankee killer. Anyway, on that note, thank you for watching the wrestling show where we just talked about real sports for the last 20 minutes. And
guess what? We will talk because there'll be news that comes out about the 2 pay-per-views before the sports show. So we'll 100%. Probably end that with the AEW and WWE talk too, I guess.
It is like clockwork. The second that CJ and I stop recording this show, there is massive wrestling news that comes out every freaking week.
Get ready for that. No, I hope not. But like Adam Page is gonna break his leg or
fuck that! Don't even throw that.
But my point is something insane is gonna happen. I don't know. Listen,
why do you always gotta go to the next?
That has to happen.
You always gotta go to someone dying. Oh,
I didn't say dying. I said he broke his leg.
Yeah, you always go there. It's crazy.
All right, Adam Page, his beautiful wife is pregnant, about to have a kid. Hey, I was even better. I said his beautiful wife is about to have another kid or something.
Good Lord.
But no, all right, how about this? Drew McIntyre got stuck in Scotland again. He can't make Wrestlepalooza. Is that better?
Yeah, that's fair.
There you go. So,
All right.
but they dropped the Saudi news like 8 hours after we recorded this last week. So the WrestleMania Saudi news. So get ready. WWE's doing every pay-per-view in 2028 in Saudi Arabia announcement coming out in 20 minutes.
What it feels like. What it feels like.
They're doing a Saudi tour.
I know. All right, we're actually going to get out of here.
Yes.
CJ, let the people know where they can find you and follow you and all that stuff.
CJF Wrights on Twitter.
Love to see it. You can follow me, JPJ Loves Gaming, on all social media platforms. Follow the Hive, support the Hive, share our stuff out, watch alongs galore this week. We drink W Energy. Go visit our pals there. We will be here on Saturday. We got you covered with both shows. So come hang out with us. Let's have a good weekend of wrestling.
Real quick, another thing, we'll mention this next week, later on in the other episode. During the Wrestlepalooza watch along, LSU kicks off right as then, so you can watch me potentially crash out as well. Live on stream. But we do play an FCS team, to be fair. But.
Oh, well, then come on, dude. You're going to win by 80.
An injury or something, you know. Oh, there I go again. Here I go.
Yeah, see, again, you always go to the
negative. It's about my own team, at least.
Who gives a shit? I know you're from Boston originally. Jesus Christ.
That's how we are.
But anyway, follow us. We'll see you soon. Him and I will see you on Saturday for the sports edition of The Swarm. Be good. Feel good. Talk to you soon. Peace out.